Hi you guys, it is your girl Cherie. Welcome back to my channel. If you're here for the first time, thank you for clicking on this video. Thank you for joining and taking time out to hear what I have to say. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I brought this up in a video a couple of weeks ago in the natural hair trends that I would never try and probably never will. I brought up DevaCurl. It was number one on my list of things that I was not going to be trying based on the very circumstances and events that are unfolding right now. I did not want to make a follow-up video because I have personally not tried the product. I was never able to get my hands on it, and I haven't experienced what these countless number of women who are suffering from hair loss and scalp injury and hair damage are experiencing. However, due to the fact that there's been a lack of response and official statement from DevaCurl, and due to the fact that I'm seeing several of my fellow influencers and sisters here, on YouTube and Instagram, still using and promoting their products, I felt the need to just bring this to light to maybe reach even more people that have not heard what's going on with this DevaCurl situation. And I think there's a lot of confusion about, what's currently going on with the company and where things are at. And so I felt like I could probably bring some things to light that maybe people hadn't realized or thought about. And let me just preface this by saying, when I'm very passionate about something, hair is something I'm super passionate about. It's been a passion of mine for a long time, a number of years. Things like this are a trigger. Because when you trust someone else, and as a, natural hairstylist, I understand what it takes for people to trust you with their hair. And I mean, for that very reason, as a natural, I've been to a salon twice in the 15 years. It'll be 15 years that I've been natural. Because it's hard for me to trust other people with my hair. And I know, I have what it takes to do it myself. And so I've just stayed away. And then it's going to a salon is one thing, but when you are purchasing products and investing in somebody's brand who presents this nice wrapped up package of what they can offer for your hair, how they can help you maintain your curls, and you see the results, that's a whole nother level to take your coin, your well-earned, hard-earned dollar, and invest in their product time after time after time, again and again. And it looks like the majority of the people who are suffering from the damage to their hair and their scalp are like religiously dedicated, loyal users. Ayesha Malik, she just denounced the brand after promoting them for years and years and years. She's denounced the brand, and she is claiming to have suffered hair, scalp damage from using the products. And she used them over and over and over again for 6 years straight. These are the customers that are really showing issues with the product. And so I'm completely thrown off by how I'm still seeing DevaCurl, ads online, and there's no official statement. I'm looking on the website. There's no official statement about what's happening. I did find one comment after Ayesha Malik released her video, and a website called The Daily Dot did go ahead and address Ayesha's video. And once they addressed Ayesha's video and asked DevaCurl for a comment, this is what they said. Okay, so on February 1st, 6:40 p.m. CT, they reached out to DevaCurl for comment, and this is the following statement that was issued. They said, "We want everyone to have a positive experience with DevaCurl. We're really sorry to hear these concerns. We take them seriously and want to provide reassurance about the quality and safety of our products. Information about our commitment to quality and ingredients is available here." They give you a link to their site. They give you their product philosophy. It just shares with you their philosophy. "We are free of harsh ingredients long before it was buzzworthy, and we did it because it was the right thing to do for curls. All of our products are inspired by our curl community and perfected in salons, always made with nourishing, hydrating ingredients to meet the unique needs of every curl type. We took the poo out of shampoo." They give you an advertisement for their no poo, which is apparently causing people dandruff, irritation, burning, scalp sensation. Some people have even quoted that it feels like their scalp is on fire. Now, I actually know what that feels like, but it's really bizarre that their scalp feels like it's on fire and they're doing a curly girl method and using curly girl approved products. Because when my scalp used to feel like it was on fire, it was because I was using a relaxer. When I had dandruff, it was because I was using a relaxer. This was years ago, but I remember that. I can still remember the feeling. And you all know, if you have had a relaxer prior to returning to your natural hair texture, what it feels like. And so I'm reading these accounts and these stories. There's a Facebook group, if you guys do not know, for support. If you're watching this video and you have suffered from DevaCurl damage, or you're afraid that you have, and you've been using DevaCurl for several years, there's a Facebook group that you can go to for support. I'm going to link everything down in comments. There's also a class action lawsuit sign up, and there's also a legal team who's currently administering an investigation to find out, all of the damages and different things that people are claiming regarding DevaCurl. But I digress. If you were relaxed back in the day and you remember what it feels like to have a relaxer, you know what I'm talking about. The burning, the dandruff, the irritation of your scalp, possibly losing hair in some spots. Like, that is a real thing. And so I'm reading these stories and seeing photos, you guys, the photos. I'm not going to share them on here because these are people's, it's a private group. So I suggest if you're trying to get more information about this, or you yourself are affected, just to go to the group. But I'm seeing pictures of, and let me say this also, these are type 3. A lot of them are type 3 hair curlies that I'm seeing this. I haven't seen a lot of it in the type 4 community, but I am seeing us in type 4 community use and promote these products. And I'm like, hold on. Let's hold on for a second, because we don't know where the damage is coming from. We don't know what products they are using exactly. And we don't want to perpetuate further damage onto other, viewers or naturals. Like, I think it's a responsibility of ours as influencers that if we know something is potentially harmful or dangerous to our curls, especially in the natural hair community, that maybe we should be mindful of that and speak up and hold off on using or promoting anything like that. Now, if you don't know, you don't know. But today, you're about to learn. And so I was seeing pictures of like a type 3 curly, very clearly obvious type 3 curls, ringlets. And I think she said she started using her products back in November. This is very recent, back in November. And she was trying to switch to the curly girl method. Her hair hadn't been responding like it normally did, and so she decided to get it cut. I don't know if it was actually a Diva cut, but she did get her hair cut shorter. So from mid-back up to her shoulders, she got it cut. She started using DevaCurl products religiously. And today, or I guess as of yesterday, I believe the picture is from January. Her ringlets look like type 2 waves. Her ringlets look like type 2 waves. How is that possible? What is in these products that are free of silicones, parabens, and all of the sulfates? How are these products that are supposed to be clean and healthy for your hair causing permanent damage to where you went from a type 3 to a type 2? I don't understand. I don't understand what's going on. DevaCurl has some explaining to do. DevaCurl, you have some explaining to do. I'm just saying. And I'm not trying to, excuse my passion, I don't want to bash the company because we don't know what all is taking place here. There's speculation that maybe how the products are distributed now and where they're stored is causing some kind of chemical reaction to react negatively to the hair and cause these issues. There's also been some saying that there are stores, reputable stores like Target and Walmart, not reputable, but Walmart, CVS, who distribute DevaCurl products, who sell them in their stores, that they are not authorized sellers. And so the only places you can trust to get them are the DevaCurl website, Ulta, and Sephora. But how are they getting all of these DevaCurl products? That's really bizarre. Amazon. And so some people are blaming, or I believe some responses from DevaCurl have been that these stores are not authorized for our products. So, that's where your issue is. So how are people taking your brand name products, selling them in their stores if you aren't authorizing it, for one? Unless, there's always a loophole around everything, but your official packaging is on these products and something is going wrong. And then there are reports of people who got the products directly from DevaCurl or Ulta, the authorized sellers, and they're having these problems. And so I don't know what the answer is. I don't know why. It is very disturbing. It's very heartbreaking to watch and hear. I cannot imagine if that was me. And I also am so grateful to Curl Ninja who put that video out, because I was literally doing research so I could go and figure out what DevaCurl products I want to buy and try. And those products cost a pretty penny. Like, they're not cheap. They're expensive. I could see if it was like a cheap product from the dollar store, but that's not it. So DevaCurl, what's going on? What's going on? And I've seen some people, I've been reading this over the past 48 hours. I've been really digging into this, and some people have mentioned, why isn't Lorraine Massey, who's the original creator of the Curly Girl Method and the Devashawn salons in New York, they said, why hasn't she said anything or made a statement? Well, she has left the company 6 years ago. She's gone. She has actually recreated a new brand, a new line of products called Curly World. It looks like they may be all natural products. I haven't dug deep into them. They are around the same price point as the DevaCurl products. Just in case you're curious about what products you could possibly use now, because you can't use DevaCurl anymore, at least until they figure out and address what's going on. But she's been removed from the company since 2013, and the company has changed hands twice since then. They changed hands in 2017 to another asset management company. I'm not going to go through everything. If you want to know all the details about that, you just Google DevaCurl history and you can see all of that. But I'm just curious as to why this company Just like we have a responsibility as influencers to be honest with you guys, to share what's going on when we use products. These companies who are getting all of our money, getting all of our coin, have a responsibility to tell you, okay, we messed up, or even if you don't believe you messed up, because there's always two sides, three sides to a story. And even if they don't believe it's their fault, maybe they believe it's user error, say something. Say something. Why are we still sending people products to promote our brand, and we don't know, out of thousands and thousands of complaints, we don't know what's causing these customers their hair loss? If you care about your clients or your customers, you want to see them come back like they've been coming back, loyal customers for years and years and years, I think it's in the best interest for them to address this. And I understand as a business, you don't want to cause a panic and you don't want to, create an issue where it would negatively affect your business. But now there's a lawsuit. And so now it's going to impact you financially anyway. I'm gonna bring it down. I just wanted to put that out. So if you do not already know, DevaCurl, I won't say DevaCurl products are canceled, even though I did mention that in my last video. That hashtag has been going around, but can we get a recall at least? Can we halt the promotion and all of this of the products while people are being affected negatively? Anyway, I told y'all I'm very passionate about these kinds of things, and I just wanted to get it out. If you are suffering or believe you have suffered hair loss or damage or something from the DebaCurl products, I'm leaving all the links down, all the information that you need to kind of help you look in the right direction. I don't know if all those in the type 3 community have researched and seen, like, okay, depending on my hair type, especially if you're low porosity, hair product buildup on the hair strands is real. And you need to go in with a clarifier. Maybe not a sulfate. Maybe you can do apple cider vinegar rinse. Maybe you can do a baking soda rinse. You need something that will actually cleanse your hair. I did co-washing religiously for probably about a year when I don't know how many years ago this was, probably around 2012, 2013. And it just wasn't working out for me. And I started reincorporating products that have like a shampoo. But when I first started, and there wasn't a lot, I would take a bottle of, one of those applicator bottles, and I would add conditioner. I would do Aussie Moist, which is a comb, but I didn't really know any better. Take Aussie Moist. I have a old video where I show you what I did. I would take some water, and I would take some apple cider vinegar, or I would take baking soda. I would alternate and mix it up, and I would use that to cleanse my hair and my scalp, because I knew I needed to cleanse my hair and my scalp. It just didn't feel the same if I didn't use that. And so I don't know what they're putting in the products now. I don't know what they're claiming to use as a cleanser, but something is causing people burning. Something's causing scalp injury, itching, dandruff, thinning, and that could be a source of it. I'm not a chemist. I'm not a scientist. I really don't know, but if I had to point to something, I'd say that may be it. If that is it, when people get these products, they need to be educated on how to responsibly use them and when to know, look, I need a scalp cleanse. That's one thing. There have been some people who have not used the poos, who have not used the cleansers or co-washes, and they've only used the styling products, and they're still having issues. And their hair looks straight. Like it went from ringlets to straight. I don't know what's in the styling gels and all these other products that they're using, but that should not be happening. This is causing permanent damage to their hair. Like, what's going on? So anyway, I have gone on enough. Did not want this to be a negative video, but I did want to address what I'm seeing and really put some awareness out there to some naturals and maybe other influencers and content creators that did not know what was happening. By now, I believe it's spread pretty far, and it's going to continue to spread. And I just hope the company and the people who have suffered can come to some kind of amicable but fair and just resolution. And that is all I have to say. Like I always tell you, live out loud, don't be silenced, own your truth, and let your light shine.